Hey guys, this is Will. Normally I'm a gaming channel, but today I'm going to critique a friend of mine's YouTube channel. He deals into like the politics and stuff of the world, and um he's gotten into the Oliver Anthony conversation, and I've heard the song. There's nothing racist about it really. Just he's telling how most of us feel in this day and age with the high politics and the economy the way it is. You know, 373 you might think, "Oh, it's cheaper it's cheap compared to where I'm at." Well, you're correct. In the Midwest, for example, I can look at gas prices in the Midwest. They hover around 373, 390 something a gallon. you know but looking back at a lot of things, the world is not what we all think it is. It's messed up. And where I'm from Missouri. you know out of out of context, I am actually from Maryland, where a lot of gas prices and crime and whatever goes on. But at the same time, you're looking at a lot of issues to this issue. You got you got hospitals out in this world throwing people out, because they don't got insurance. You got veterans in the streets. You know, a little other backstory is, yeah, I am a veteran, but not a lot of it has to go with the drugs and the alcohol and spousal issues. But I look at the veteran situation is, the husbands or the wives, they've been gone overseas, forever, and they think the spouse isn't coming back. Well, little do they know, they do come back. And I can look at countless and countless pieces of audio and just go for it. But going back to the subject, this Oliver Anthony video, I've looked at it, I've seen it. I don't think that there is a racist bone about it. He's just explaining, day to day struggles of how we are as a community, as a race, not as left, right, middle. I believe in the middle, but I'm towards right a little. I think, half of what Charlie Brown politics, talks about is the established status quo, as it were called, but I try to acknowledge all sides to this. And enough about me blabbing. Let's go ahead and get started in this video.
To another episode of Charlie Brown Politics. As you may know, or if you're new to the channel, I am Charles Brown, your host. And today I want to talk about this new song going around by this Oliver Anthony, Richmond, North of Richmond. You may have heard it. It's bringing up a lot of discussion. A lot of people have seen this song and listened to it. It's bringing up discussions on topics that need to be talked about, such as, are we living in a democracy or is it more like a corporate oligarchy? You know, things like how a lot of us are grinding day to day, working a lot of hours with not a lot to show for it. How many of you out there are working paycheck to paycheck? I know. So,
What he just said right there, living paycheck to paycheck, a lot of people, including myself and my fiance, live check to check. We aren't blessed, with the gift of gab, as it were, say, the politics, everything, just it's raping us no matter where we go. You know, at the gas pumps, at grocery stores, basic necessities like rent, utilities, even trying to manage a platform like this. All right, let's get back to it.
There's not just good things being popped up about this. I'm hearing some unfair critiques, in my opinion, from the left. Like this guy's a racist and stuff, but I don't agree with that. But without further ado, let's watch this and listen to this song and see what all the fuss is about, shall we?
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit.
The dollar ain't shit. That is more true than any deal at all. Crypto is going to be the next big thing, once they get all the bugs and shit wiggled out of it. However, the dollar is not shit anymore comparative to the Japanese yen. I look at, prices of stocks every now and then, and, the Japanese market is way better than, any American market that there is right now. That's scary.
And it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, don't the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing.
The folks in the street thing, I wish some politician would come and say, hey, look, we got X amount of people just out on the streets. Let's get them clothed. Let's get them fed. Let's get them a job so they can get up and going.
The heat and the obese milk and welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men.
The dollar is taxed to no end. That is more correct than anything that I can ever say or do. It's true. Go look online and stuff. You'll be amazed that, half this stuff is taxed to death.
North of rich men. I'm selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
I know that feeling. Working those overtime hours for that bullshit pay. How many of you know that feeling, right? How many of us out there living paycheck to paycheck can't afford a $600 emergency, $1,000?
What he's talking about here is a lot of people cannot afford to go to the doctor, and that's why, $600, $1,000, whatever it is, it's something because of this economy and how this misdirection of this economy has gone.
$1,000 emergency. So, why is this song resonating so well with people across the country and seemingly people across the world? Well, it's because it's speaking.
It's because a lot of people are sick and tired of the current situations that's been going on in this corrupt country. We send billions and billions of dollars to overseas for, helping out in the endless wars and stuff. I have him to credit for the coin of endless wars. I'm sick and tired of listening to people say, 1.3 billion's going overseas, 2 billion, 2 trillion, when we have problems here and we have our national debt that we have to pay off. Yeah, we get rigged to go to trial for our debts. Why can't the country go to trial for their debts?
About a legitimate pain of working class, of poor people out here grinding every day until we basically die, and want people at the top make out with more money than we could ever imagine. Bringing up the corruption in our government, bringing up ideas like this. But, so not everything we're hearing, right, is good about this song. We're hearing some critiques from the left, some unfair critiques, like this is racist and other shit like that. But I feel that this
song's racist. Have you heard of half of the rap songs that's out right now? When you got someone talking about their genitalia, flopping around, just bare-breasted, every single day, they're talking about sex, drugs. I get it, you have nothing else to say. You're probably just a tool for that record label. But come on, man. You got kids out in this world that's trying to make something of themselves.
the distraction, these, culture arguments, from, and it's making a lot of people miss the big picture of this, right? That we need to stop looking left and right and start looking up. Start looking at the people who are really causing the problems. And it's not that the song doesn't bear critique, because it's not the people milking welfare that are the problem with the country. Simply put, all the money that we give to welfare, we just sent that to Ukraine like 6 times over and nobody even batted an eye. So,
just like I was saying, you send a lot of this money overseas to like Ukraine, to Afghanistan and places like this, and you don't know where the money's going.
Yeah, but he's on the right track. What should we be spending our tax dollars on? And if we look at it, a lot of that money goes to war, goes to things that people would not necessarily agree upon. So let's not let menial differences divide us on this. We have got to band together and realize that our problems are the same, right? Well, our struggle is the same across the board. We got people of all shapes and sizes that are out here struggling. And that's what the Blue No Matter Who crowd missed. You know, the the people with Trump derangement syndrome, they missed this as well. It's why Hillary lost the 2016 election, because Trump touched on this pain.
Some I can't agree with him is a lot of the people who supported Trump, they wanted change. They wanted change in government, not just by one individual. They wanted a change. They wanted somebody who wasn't a career politician in there. And they got it, and a lot of people hated it because he was too blunt. He was this, he was that. I, for instance, don't care who our president is, but I did see a lot of change when Trump was in, and then when Trump got essentially, what he did, I don't know how to best describe it other than he was forced to leave. He wanted to act the coward way out.
A little bit throughout the Rust Belt. And he may have been lying on it, okay, that he was going to fix the problem, but at least he fucking talked about it. Hillary just said that everything's great and we're going to keep it the same, okay? So, it's this legitimate pain that is being felt throughout the world that is, striking with people so much on this. And I feel that we need to come together on the issues that we agree upon, like getting money out of government, getting corporate money out of government. I think we all can agree that we want clean air, we want clean food, we want clean water, we want a future for our children.
Amen, brother. I couldn't said it anymore. I wouldn't mind having a lot of things: clean air, clean water, clean fuel sources. But a lot of that stuff's not going to happen overnight.
And so let's focus on those things that we agree upon. Yes, we can debate among the things that we don't, but we have got to come together on the issues that we do, because guess what? There's a group of people controlling a lot of shit, and you and I are not in that group. Okay, it's just like Carlin said back in the day. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know what you thought, your comments on it. Please like and subscribe. It helps with the channel. And I will catch you on the next episode of Charlie Brown Politics. Later, guys.
I couldn't have said any of that any better than what he just did. I feel like a lot of us lost our ways, and people just need to grow up. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for me. This is King Willie signing out. Later.